can it possibly be? Not for broadcast. Okay. Not for broadcast. I've never freaking, I don't think I've ever heard about this game. I saw it in the store and I was like, oh, that would be funny to play. It's not a scary game, by the way. You could see on the top, I don't know if you could see on the top left, you can see on the top left that odd numbers are chill games, like games that are not scary, and then even numbers are scary games. So, I mean, I'm looking out. I mean, I know it's entertaining to watch someone scream. Let me figure out where Not for Broadcast is on my Steam. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I think this game is about, like, censorship. We'll just have to see. Alright. Let me change everything up while the game is turning on. It's so low. There we go. Gotta raise it up a little. It's like barely playing. Oh. Oh. That's basically what we're ending up doing. We're gonna be that guy right there, sitting there, waiting for order. Let me change this up a little bit. The song is so weird. Hopefully the volume is good. Had to set everything up, I'm sorry. Oh, they have a VR game. That's pretty cool. VR game sounds really cool. Okay. Is it loading? Is it gonna do well? I have no idea how to play this game either. I've never seen a video about this game. Usually, like, the games that I have selected, I see the trailer videos. I have not checked out this trailer in months. I've had this game lying in my...
I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Oh. What's your profile name? I'm going Nesta.
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
Oh, so, like, that's what the censorship is, I guess? Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, it says this is a mature rated video game. Oh, okay. Hopefully not too bad.
France is lying to you.
Ooh. Oh, I guess these are...
Friends.
I guess these are DLC. So let's do the campaign. I already
Team will keep you safe.
did this. Nesta. There we go. Oh, what is story mode? Experience the story without the stress. Non-broadcast mechanics are off. Viewers are very forgiving. Less challenging. Non-broadcast mechanics and are less demanding. Viewers don't switch off so easily. I mean, I kind of just want to, like, see the story. I kind of just want to enjoy the story. So I guess we'll just do story mode.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh. Not for broadcast. What? Did I accidentally skip the cutscene? Because I clicked back into the game? Did I mess up? I didn't mean to skip it if clicking was gonna skip it. Day 1, the election? Can I get instructions? Whoa, this looks so weird. I was not expecting... Someone's calling? Am I calling? What? There's more... Whoa, okay, hold on. November. Listen, okay, that calendar. Man, that's so weird that there's, like, real people there. It looks like Robert Pattinson. I don't want to answer the call. Hold on. Cake sale, staff drinks, election day, fireworks, ride out. All right. This looks, and we got the old thing. All right. What?
I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, now I know you've only
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Wait. What? But like, there has to be more reasons to all this. Like, we could turn it off and on. Is something gonna get like awry? Is something gonna happen at this window? Fan. Turn it on. It's a little hot in here. Eee. Oh, cause this turns up. Ooh, cause it's a little temperature. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't waste our power for the time being. Keep it on, but then turn it off. Like, what's that gonna do?
You
Nothing.
can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages. Plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long until the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You'll see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machine.
Oh, they're adverts.
When you've done that, look up to the front again.
My Salad Weekly. Come to Bumley. Exercise with ham sleeves. For healthy housewives. Hey, look at that. Wait. Do not. Wait. It's so low.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out and posture.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all great.
It's not all gravy. Wait, when do we hit 2?
And corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hansen.
So we're just watching. We're just waiting. We're timing.
And
Is this something that happens in real life? Is this a real life job? I doubt this is a real life job. This can't be. Is this a real life job?
And, of course,
This is stressful.
to advance headquarters
Oh,
to hear what
okay,
the leaders of
okay.
this presiding party have to say on their historic
Right, button 2 in 3,
2, 1. Now.
lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay, globe vanishes. We bring it back to him. Oh, he's doing his makeup. That's so cute. Okay, alright.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in.
I'm so good at this game!
to advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win.
But like,
in
what is
recent years.
this? I guess this is stuff for like later. Censoring and live broadcast. Yeah, this is gonna be stuff for later, I guess.
Of a severe lack of actual
We're getting the views! We're getting the views!
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to advance's overwhelming.
Hopefully
majority.
these like don't become controversial, right?
However, former Home
Maybe I do have to
It's going well. All you got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom
okay.
right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
So this is an advert clock. Got it.
3,
2, 1.
advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Oh, wait.
Jeremy, I need
Oops.
to fill up.
Oops.
What's wrong?
Oops. Oh no, I did it.
Late. I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
Okay, so a minute 30. What is this ad about? My Salad Weekly. Shelly would have loved this.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship. No.
Wicked. We made it to the first app.
Wait, can I watch this ad?
But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Okay, because the ad's playing. The ad's 12 seconds in, and then they know.
10 seconds,
Okay.
everybody.
This exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
I got this.
Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
up,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go to
shop
Blunderclatch on
box.
screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is a moment.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is a
This is gonna be
plus.
so hard.
Now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying?
That was a bit too fast. I'm not gonna
But
lie. That was a bit
seriously,
too fast.
You're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet.
Been on that shot a bit long.
You'll remember the
Sorry.
true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little.
Remember the 10-second rule.
That wasn't more than 10 seconds, you freaking loser. I'm checking. Was it 10
Today,
seconds?
of
He's a
course,
freaking loser.
We're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Wait,
Dedicated,
what?
which opens
What?
next week.
He's
Right,
swearing.
swap the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock,
Wait,
is faced with a
frick.
decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Was that good?
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd
Uh-oh.
love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the Rushes room together once the broadcast's over.
I don't understand.
Okay, so there's a minute 30 until ads, right? This is cool though that it's like real people. I really like that concept. Like I love these games that have like acting in it. I have another game that has acting in it. I think they're so fun. Whoa!
We mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
What?
Did it for you, baby.
No sing.
All
Uh-oh.
for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you remember? only I listened to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
You need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus.
The virus.
The sterility.
The sterility.
This formula. This is the key.
This is the secret formula.
Yes, we could stop it all.
We have to ask ourselves.
Dude, we're almost at max viewers.
You'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Yes. I got it. 7, 6. What are these cuts? What are these edits? The medicated. 1, 0.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here.
Yeah.
When someone says a naughty word, the
It
bleep
pops up
button
here.
lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts.
Okay.
It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally
Yeah, that's
be
what I'm
able
gonna
to see
base
the
it off of.
sound
I can't
scrolling
freaking
by.
time worth
All you've
crap.
got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if
That's
you do
fine.
it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like
Do
to
it by
have the
ear.
volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Okay.
Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Only 85
Yeah,
minutes on
I'm
the
probably
coast,
just
and with
gonna
more
use
than
this
2
little
hours of
screen right
outstanding
here.
natural
So this is volume to
Isn't it
hear
time
live
Remember to select screen
versus.
1 now that
This is
you've
my
got
own
the
volume
feed.
controller.
Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5,
Okay.
4, 3.
Oh, I get it. So like because the ad will play out anyways. Got it.
And I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming. And
Oh, he's drunk.
where do I start? Well, what a day!
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us.
But you,
The people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shack.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny. Coarser than a
Memorably
granny's...
put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party.
Oh my gosh, the timing thing is gonna stress me out. It's gonna stress me out.
You don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future.
Oh my gosh, this second
So
broadcast is
perhaps we should all
gonna drive me insane.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their
Bro, who
shitty
puts a
pants
drunk
on
person
and
on
opening their
TV?
checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated
Gosh, who
community.
is this guy
Tomorrow, we
talking?
will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding.
We're maxed out on viewers, baby! Oh my gosh, we're maxed out! We got so many viewers!
Unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got
Oh,
nowhere
we're blurring
to
out
hide.
things. Okay.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. you're gonna pay it back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
Oh man, he's swearing.
To serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raised.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
My mansions?
Today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
Oh.
And our apologies.
I forgot to switch to him.
Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time.
Okay, 19 seconds, then there's an ad. And I guess I have to switch out the ads.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all.
Let me
from
just-
us this
can I
evening
eject
on
these?
National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics.
He left me!
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky.
What is this commercial? Johnny! Oh, Johnny. Oh. Oh.
I'll take you through a proper match day workout with my two cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them.
Johnny, the stretching is... Oh. 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 You know what? I do need a good stretch break.
Did you know that fat people are less likely to laugh, marry, or live past the age of 26? These potentially true statistics are all terrifying reasons why you need to pop a bit of Johnny in your VHS.
Johnny! Johnny out here just... Johnny, you would get cancelled for saying that. Anyone can find love, Johnny.
The exercise is recommended by sports professionals and is 72% likely to get rid of those tricky tummies and cruel cellulite.
Tricky tummies? Cruel satellite? Cellulite? Oh, broadcast complete.
With Johnny Hamsley.
Johnny, you got no cake. Why are you angled like you got any booty? You got no booty, bro.
Program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence at an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
I'll move to the next page. This was so fun. This was a lot more fun than I thought. It's stressful, but it's fun.
This is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
My current wealth is broke or poor. Broke or poor. I am broke. I am broke. Oh my gosh. Humble me, will you, after I did such a good job.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
The boss loves me. Ooh, the boss loves me. And I don't freaking know. The government. Is this the government? Of course it is. Pyramid scheme. Illuminati. Yeah, whatever. In the world. I mean, it's not like this news channel is affecting the entire world, is it?
Alright, mate. Welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
I don't need to see my results that bad.
That's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
I don't want to. I don't need to be doing this.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National
Why would I
Nightly
care?
News.
I just did
But before
this.
that, let's...
Right. What was that? What was that face? Alright, whatever. I'm not doing this.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Dave, I don't care.
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Dave, I don't care. I just did all this. Oh, so I'll get different adverts? Well, that's fun. At least I get different advertisements. This is actually really fun. I actually really like this. Day 3. An unexpected form. Current wealth broke or poor. Day 3, an unexpected form. You arrive home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants you to know. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. This is my house and I'm broke or poor. I mean, at least I got somewhere nice to live, unless like it's like a roommate situation. What is going on? How do I... Okay, I get it. Also, this house was made from House Flipper. Can I hit continue? What is this? There we go. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, I'm married. Sam Winston. Your children, I have kids. Oh, they're no longer kids though. Well, except for Charles. Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. Okay. Alright. Oh, I keep pausing it. Can we, like, move on here? Am I... Oh. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would... be friendly and introduce yourself to the new coworkers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with your new workplace. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. Okay, reminiscing. I'm like the type of person where it's like, call me mean. Like, I wouldn't treat you mean, but like, if I'm here to do a job, I'm not here to like cater to anyone's social needs. I'm sorry. I'm here to work. I'm here to get busy. I'm here to get going. When I was in, I think one time I like got into work at one point and I was just like, I need help. Can you like, I need the keys so I can go, cause like I was seasonal and then they wanted to keep me full time, but I left. They wanted to keep me, so I was like, I need to, literally right when I clocked in, I walked in, had to go to the manager. Excuse me, I needed keys so I can go unlock the closet so I can get what this customer wants. And they're like, good morning. And I'm like, yes, good morning, but I'm trying to do the job that you don't want to do. You're out here, back here talking to each other. I'm doing the job. So be productive and get to work immediately. I ain't got time for this. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Okay. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation? I ain't part of your crime. What is this? I mean, come on. Trump did this. He had it in his house. I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna be an accomplice. I'm not gonna get fired because of your mistake. You knew you weren't supposed to do this. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. I think you need to. I think I wouldn't report it immediately because I'm not gonna go and like maliciously end someone's career because they're making a mistake when they can easily learn from it. But I would recommend that the colleague reports it, and then if they chose not to report it and then I get asked and I get questioned, I'm gonna put your butt under the bus because you shouldn't be doing this in the first place. Recommend that your colleague reports it. At least I'm being nice. This is your warning. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous one. Oh, like goals. Got it. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with the colleagues. You're asking to get fired. What is that? That you're asking to not have a job. Leave work early and head home to see your family. These last two answers, no offense, family, make no sense. Why would I leave my work early after underperformance? No. If I'm still in this job, that means I'm doing good enough. I'm leaving work on time. I'm not staying late until I get overtime. My time is money. Your time is money. We gotta value it the same, okay? I'm leaving work on time. Keep me as broke or poor. I don't care. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers, and you think you'll win the talent contest this year. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably the most antisocial little rat there is. The amount of parties and events that Corey has been invited to and I was supposed to go and I don't go because I don't want to, have been more than I should. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with that. In my dream world, with my dream personality, I would look forward to enjoying a nice day with family and friends. But I'm here to be honest and be like, I'm washing my hair that day. Also, what is that? You're washing your hair? That means you can't go out? That makes no sense to me. You know what? This is the dream world. I'm washing my hair that day. Never mind. You have had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you're doing a retirement speech? Who does retirement speeches? You list out your achievements and all the good memories you have working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on the issues and challenges you faced while working there. Refuse to attend. I would refuse to attend. Why do I need a speech about me being old and now I have to leave? But I guess if I have to, I'm not gonna sit there and dog on the company that's giving me my pension at this point. I mean, if I didn't like it, I could have left a long time ago. So I'm just gonna do my achievements and good memories, you know? Positive. Having an uplifting ending, you know? Happy endings. How many questions are there? In your spare time, you like to relax alone, do things like listening to music or making models. Okay. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Bro, no. I'm sorry. Y'all can support what you want to support and do what you want to do, but I could never attend a rally and be all that. That feels like it does nothing for me. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports team. I would love to play sports. I'm not physically able to, so no. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. I'm gonna go with. I don't have kids, but I also don't listen to music much, so encourage and support my children. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily grind. I love this. I love this so much. Explore somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. As long as it's safe, as long as I have a guide, sure. A structured day out at a theme park bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. I am a huge Disney person. Not huge, like not that big. But I love Disney. So yeah, this is fun for me. Romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. I don't care for the beach that much, so my ideal holiday. I guess, I mean, I don't know. My family lives in the woods, like natural beauty, and we don't really live in a bustling city. So I guess a theme park would be fun. I love going to the theme park. Oh my gosh, I love doing it. I have to say yes. I'm so tired of answering these questions. It is most important that the government keeps people... Whoa. Whoa, wait, whoa. This question is actually... Okay. This is crazy. This is a really, really crazy question. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, and equal. I feel like equal and free tie together, no? I don't get that. I mean, doesn't equal and free kind of tie together? If you want all the people to be free, wouldn't they all equally be free? Safe? Safe is such like a weird thing because like... it depends on what the government views dangerous, you know what I mean? I don't think safe is the answer. I don't think happy is the answer. You can't get anybody happy at the same time. Ain't no way you're gonna keep people happy at the same time. So it's either free or equal? Wouldn't equal be the same as free? I'm gonna go with free. Of course I want people equal, but I feel like free and equal kind of go hand in hand. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign my name. We all need to be free. Freedom of choice, freedom of will. We all need that. Day 6. A family meta. Why am I so... What? I missed the game. Can I go back to the game? It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite... You're drying up a favorite... Oh, a favorite coffee cup. I thought he was talking about coffee. A worn out souvenir of your first trip together. The prints faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. But there in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. Are you okay? Should I go get Sam? I mean, if he's talking to me, he can ask for Sam after. No problem, what's going on? You must have seen all the crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy? It's bull caca. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're gonna lose everything. Oh, that's not fair at all. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family. No. That's... I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. I'm not... come on. I'm trying not to be combative. I want to be... I guess this one... I'm not sure I can help. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris's eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport? Once again, I'm not into this accomplice stuff, dude. I'm sorry. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? My passport, why? They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts? Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. This is a little bit of a obsession with money. Me and my money will be safe. I think this dude has a little bit... Like, I understand taking money from the rich to the poor is a bit strange because, like, why can't the, ones who don't work? This must be something really weird. It's like taxes almost. Okay, it's upstairs safe. Let me go get it. You can take it. Surely there's another way. I'm not gonna support this. Honestly, I don't believe that he should be this obsessed with his money. Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you, Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? I can't. This is about money. If it was something different, this isn't about life. This is about your funds, your personal funds. I'm broke, poor, and I'm going off. It's against the law. I can't help you with this. I'm sorry, dude. I can't. Not when it comes to just stupid old cash. Fine. I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the neon, fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back into the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore you. Aww. The knot in your stomach tightens. Dude is obsessed with moolah. I'm sorry, but like, if he's rich, and it said on the achievement, screw the 1%. So if he's the top 1%, get over it, dude. Like I said in my other stream, I will be happy if I'm able to buy and pay my bills and still have $1,000 in the bank, okay? I don't need this from you. But yay, game time, yay, I can play again, yay, please, I want to play. Oh, the phone, sorry, hello?
So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Bottom 4 plugs on, alright. Dingy-dongy. Beep, 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 beep.
Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play? Is this toy safe? If that had a little note on it, I'm gonna say it's not. Should be played. What does it say? Alan James coming soon. Medium-sized hole near you. Ornament spectacular. Go-getters. The porky little twist. Hello.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again. And the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start.
Wait, what?
It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here.
Wait, what's the difference?
It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Now you're in auto headline mode, so if you don't bother to pick a photo before that clock runs out, the machine's just going to pick one at random for you. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
Oh.
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Okay, so we gotta, so A and B are like pictures, and then they're gonna say something, and we gotta figure out which one is gonna be perceived that way. Okay. Also, Shelly, we were playing a game called Not for Broadcast, and it's like a censorship thing where you're controlling the TV.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas,
I mean, he got drunk. I'm not gonna put him in a good light.
Deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
Good for
Sophia
her.
Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university.
Okay, so it's like very obvious different photos. That's not bad at all.
Immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favorably to Sophia's appointment.
And our views are going up.
30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas.
Oh, that's the commercial. I didn't choose that. I'm not choosing that. I don't know. It doesn't say if it's safe. I don't want to play that if it's going to put kids in danger.
And marine biologist Ingrid Swartborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains.
Okay.
This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers...
No censoring. Great. Imagine if I just hold spacebar and just censor everything he's saying. That'd be so funny.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program.
Okay, Sports Personality of the Year. Don't want to... I mean, we don't know much about them. I don't want to downplay on people. Like, I'm too nice for that. Come on now.
Inside my snatch has kept her firmly in the public eye.
What? What are these? What is he saying?
And grievous bodily charm, with advance promising a radical new position.
Whoa.
How afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen...
I don't want to put fear in people, but both of these photos are kind of dark.
More passing to the police, and less oversight. Are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more.
Oh, then we're picture choosing. Okay.
We're already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds.
Okay, so I should have stopped and I should have probably played it a little bit earlier. So when the Earth shrinks, I remember when the globe shrinks, we're panning back to him. Oh, he has guests. Cool. We have a good amount of views. And we still have 4 minutes until a freaking ad, so we're still good on that. Nightly news. Oops, I did that too early.
We're talking about advances first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is Right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd.
Shameless plug.
Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage.
This guy's aggressive with his answers.
Based on the facts. Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in
Bro.
my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of bleep juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do something.
Whoa, what is that commercial?
How's you being paid by them then?
That commercial is so funny.
I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Whoa.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Whoa, blur
I can
that.
explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I guess I didn't need to believe that. I just believed the commercial.
meant by that.
Whoopsies. Hey, look at that.
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later. Bye.
Bye, Dave.
Good, you know she is.
I've said a bit of word, and that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little Jakey,
What is
little
that?
big bird,
It's a rainbow crazy fun. Don't be. Wow, that's a crazy.
3.
Can you
Welcome
swear
back.
on a commercial?
In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with the
Whoa.
mountain, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done
Whoa.
at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Ooh, this is a bit awkward.
Well, the
Can we cut?
affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there.
Gosh.
Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. It's Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, bloody gimps escaped.
Oh,
Delia,
I forgot. Oh,
Delia, can
oh,
you give me a little help, please,
oh,
dear?
I'm sorry.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you
Stop.
think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose
Back in
responsibility
the
is
gimp
it to
space?
change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Who is this?
Naughty.
Ah, what is this?
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position
Oh
on
my
morality.
gosh.
And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat.
Okay.
He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
Oh my gosh.
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
Bro.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
No!
I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
What? I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez.
What is this?
It, you know?
Today has gone
Inherently
wild.
unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Yeah.
The little boy?
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we...
What is going
seem to
on?
be losing the signal
No
there, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
No, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
I'm not showing that.
Seem to have lost our train of thought there a little.
Alright.
Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Ooh, I did that way too early. I did that a little too early. I just realized the ads play immediately.
If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Oh wait, do I control like the volume? Like,
Ensure that your children will be well equipped in the martial arts.
ooh, am I messing up? Am I messing up? I don't know. Music? Wait, was I messing up?
The advanced go.
We're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Oh, open on Megan camera 2.
3.
Liz, I heard that.
Welcome to Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the assets and wealth act. A team of inspiring young people from Switchford Sixth Form College who today received
think this is what it wants me to do.
to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan.
And
We're
I believe you two
overwhelmed, to be
sisters,
honest.
Is that right? And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's popular one. I'm the older, more popular one.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing.
We touch our audiences,
and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
My gosh, these guys are super thespians.
Really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. From this play. Put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. Run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, Amy. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing. And here we valley well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship. Hey, Friendship.
Oh my gosh.
Dear Diary.
How old is she?
Dear Diary. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. Dreading what might be around every corner.
Oh my gosh, what is this? This is so bad.
What's around the corner? Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! Gary. It's Gary the Fist. Oh heavens no! Gary the Fist. Gary the Fist.
Going somewhere, little first year. Going somewhere,
Great.
little first
I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. Excuse me, it's my favourite subject. I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Whoa.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Now,
Double
give me your
lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you
Gary
mean
the
not
Fist.
today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep
Who are
going.
you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist,
And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. That's where you're wrong, Gary. My two new friends. These, Vanessa is captain of the
Hey, that's me.
team. Vanessa is captain of the netball. And Blake owns a motorbike. And Blake owns a motorbike.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
I feel like I did awful, but I feel like this show itself was awful.
Take a little look at my face. I could be you, she could be you, and you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to remain. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Oh, there's stripping going on.
Listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Oh, ain't no way I'm catching these cameras.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum and for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Life's pretty hard on a council
Oh my gosh. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council
This is crazy. What is this beat thing? I totally forgot what this is. I thought this was only about picking stuff.
Just work as a team.
This freaking third guy is so funny.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Round of applause. Woo, 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 woo. Oh.
Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh. Did I do it right?
What the literal
That was
fuck
good.
was that?
That was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it make it so.
I have a similar belief about
Wow. Okay, so we did Crazy Neil. We're gonna do Alan James. That will be our next one. Snuggle Hugs is literally gonna be the last one because.
Right from your pores to give you the
Oh, we did it.
brittle skin you've come to
So what is this?
New Judico Sean were
Face.
of the strength of your
I put it on my nose. Look at me, I'm so quirky. Over oiling my face. Okay. Hi Tyler, welcome in. A plus across the board. Foresight, don't play Mr. Snugglehugs. Ooh, so that's actually good that we didn't play that. Good. I think we did pretty okay. I mean, like, it could have been better. I mean, come on now, it could have totally been better. Current wealth? Worrying debt. Let's go. We're no longer broke. We're no longer broke. Whatever it said. I'm no longer that broke. I'm just now worrying in debt. That sounds more like me. All right, cool. Generous bonus, and the shares went up except for PC. Ooh, government stuff went down. But that really wasn't us, was it? I don't think that could have been us. Was that? How are we I think we did our best. We tried to censor everyone. We tried to censor the stripper, the gimp, all that. And we have love, so that's good at least. We don't need to see all that. Ah, that was so good. I'll do one more. Or maybe we'll see what happens, because maybe we still need to go about this day. Day 8. I don't know how long this game is. Oh, we're going up to 15. A late night. Okay. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up, underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on a cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Is that because we didn't let him take his money? Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. Oh, he's not allowed out late on a school night. Well, how are his grades? You know, because if he's having good grades, you can go out, I don't care. But you do have to be back by 11, sure. But if you have bad grades, you're staying home, sir. But let's say he has good grades. So yeah, come home by 11. Please, please don't get kidnapped. Oh my gosh, please. I did not even think about that. I hope this is a safe neighborhood. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start to awake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised, so you go over there and march him home. You're tired, in a bad mood. You trust Charlie. No. Never trust your kid. In my opinion, you never trust your kid. He's 14 years old. 14-year-olds always make stupid mistakes. We are going to get our child. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son, who miraculously noticed the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. That's totally fine, as long as this kid is safe. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him off this time. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Our kid is safe. Our wife is mad at us because we didn't let her brother take our passport. Whatever. I'm not going to affiliate. Also, day 48, a month went by. A tight Christmas. Aw. Oh, but it's cute though still. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Aww. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you've refused to part with your passport. So Chris left us. Wow. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually a nice time of the year. The clatter of cutlery is all it can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, you stay silent. Let's make a toast. I don't know who the grandma statement's for unless it's for our mom, but just in case, we'll make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much of clinking glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris? Sighs Sam. Come on now. It's Christmas. Can we put that behind us? Oh, is Chris the guy? Sam's right. Let's try and enjoy ourselves. Oh shoot. I'm mixing people up. Is Chris our spouse or is Sam our spouse? Ah, let's not be malicious. Come on. I think, yeah, Chris is the one that wanted our passport. Yeah. And Sam is probably our spouse. Sam's right. let's try and enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Okay, Chris, this is my kid, and you're kind of being a douche right now. Ignoring Chris, we're gonna take the bigger ground. We cannot be provoking when we have kids here and all that. Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. Yes. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight right now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. What do I say? I'm sorry, I wish we could afford it, but we can't. Alright, it's fine. We'll find a way to make it work. If we're really tight, I mean, we're in worrying debt. I mean, if I keep doing good, money will come in, but like, I want to. Well, I guess if I want to, I should. But if it's really like, if we can't afford it, then you shouldn't be making decisions that you can't afford, in my opinion. And if we have a family that we're worrying about, including her living with us, because she's 19, listen, it's your extracurricular. I can't fund your extracurricular if I'm in debt trying to help Grandma over here who can't open her eyes. I'm sorry. I wish we can afford it, but we can't. What? You promised! Your daughter yells. I didn't know I promised. I didn't know I promised. She looks from the face of one parent to the other and opens her mouth to speak. Instead, she lets out a frustrated shriek and buries her head in her hands. Chris starts to applaud. And the Parent of the Year award goes to... Chris starts a sarcastic drum roll on the table. You look to Sam for support, but none is forthcoming. Pay no attention, Suze, Chris goes on. Alex has no time for their family. Isn't that right? You can't bring yourself to speak. Pathetic. Chris puts an arm around Susie and escorts her out of the room. Sam follows without meeting your gaze. If we can't afford it, what do you want me to do? Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry frickin' Christmas. If we cannot afford it, then I'm not going to risk it. That is just basic money. I'm sorry, we're poor. How much more reading? Day 63. Hot dang. Okay. Trying to get this reading done. So then we can, you know. It's 10. Welcome, Windfall. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new assets and wealth redemption scheme. Oh, we sent our passports in. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. Ooh. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose a check which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society of free inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you could believe you're awake. A check! A sizable one at that! Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Ooh, I need to remember those names because they're freaking good. I mean, I'm gonna get money. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's bliss. Okay, so we got a little bit of money. We got a little bit of paper. Okay. Well, if I didn't get, so that means if I gave him my passport, it would have been over. We're well off. We got out of debt, or we got out of crippling debt. Long weekend. Why does the zip on this dang case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward for it. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Bro, out of all the weekends I've had before and after, you want this one? No, say no. I would say no. You paying me? Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoying, then fury. I would be mad too. What are you gonna tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab their car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Nope. I'm not working. I'm not. I can't. I thought about it. I'm not working. I'm not. It was an option. I'm not gonna do it. Ignore the message. You need this weekend. Sorry, boss. Sorry. I want this weekend. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important. You reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. Oh, who cares? Shouldn't someone be working on Monday, not me? An unwelcome return. Ah! He's pissed. Dude. When you get to work on Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Heck yeah, it was worth it. I'm not gonna work for you. I have a family. Day 98. A permission slip. Okay, dude, I'm gonna be reading my throat off. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. You signed a permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. You refuse to sign the form for your son. Current wealth holiday time. Is our wealth going up? Heck yeah. Advance. Ooh, it's the government. Ooh. Ooh. I want to know more about it before I do it. I mean, Listen, if something happens, I want to protect my son. I thought this was extracurricular. This is government stuff. I'm not having my son part of something because if something else happens, no. I refuse to sign it. Whatever. Sorry. Ooh, my mic. Sorry, mate. I just don't think it's the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is so unfair. Why? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you'll understand soon enough. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but if it's like, if Advance is controlling it, and let's say there's like a rebellion and I mess up somehow, and then they're going after people who are in Advance, I don't want this to happen. What is going on? This is crazy. Hey, Jerryonk? I hope I said your name right. I am playing, Not for Broadcast. Welcome in, by the way. It's one of your rare evenings in, and strangely, Charlie still isn't back from school. You knock on his bedroom door to see if he snuck upstairs without you noticing. No answer. Pushing the door open, you find a letter on his bed. Dear Charles, thanks for returning your parental He signed it anyways? Sam Winston has given permission for you to join the positive, proactive team that is the Advanced Go-Getters. We look forward to you attending your first meeting. You'll be out and getting... No! We're trying to protect you, child! Not for broadcast, but you are broadcasting it illegal or something. Don't tell, okay? You don't tell, I don't tell. Unbelievable. So he left? Is he like moved out? Also, when am I gonna play the game again? Like, I enjoyed the story time, but I'm gonna forget it the next time I play. Okay, day 110, a profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of its usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advance logo and urgent response immediately plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advance government has taken another step forward in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bond program ensures that wealth created by people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto? Yeah, this sounds really suspicious. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by the Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. What? I'm so confused. So now we gotta like tie ourselves to some sort of corporation for consistent high performance and financial security. Why do we have to become a partner with corporations? This sounds way more messed up. Oh man. Interesting story, no idea where it's going though. Yeah, so we're like supposed to be broadcasting and muting stuff, but this is insane. Okay, alright, let's read this. EOB, Eye of the Beholder Incorporated, whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all of our customers. Neil's Deals Limited, it's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corp, our business is your pleasure. From sports, travel, or even just some you time, you can't say pleasure without leisure. Yeah, I'm gonna do the first one. I don't know, the first one seems like the safest one. The whole thing with business pleasure and what we saw in the news earlier with the whole GIMP suit, I'm not gonna take part in that. And we saw the commercial with Crazy Neil, I think. Wasn't he the one with the ornaments? I don't need to know where he gets his money from. We'll do EOB. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. Yeah. The future of this nation is partnership. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. See, now I don't know about Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Like, should I promote them properly? Like, this is kind of getting a little weird. Just how much influence could you have? We're kind of in charge of the influence. Honestly, what we are like the corporate, the people of TikTok, because like this has been outed. We are the people of TikTok that like choose what videos go viral, right? That's what we're doing with these people, and it seems like because of how much we treated Advance in a good light, seems like it's kind of backfiring on us, and it's getting a bit too controlling for my opinion. Teenage rebellion. You step out of your old car in silence. Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door won't come off its hinges. Why is Sam so mad? You don't say anything. Now's not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. Oh, did our kid go to jail? Whoa, our wealth starting to get rich? Hold on, wait a minute, wait, hold on, pause. We are getting rich. We were broke at poor before. Okay. The police officer asks you to wait. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out by an officer with a kind face. She's a good kid, but if we pick her up for graffiti again, we will have to charge her. Girl, why are you doing graffiti? Just go draw on some paper. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Keep her away from that boy, and I think she'll be fine. So she's with a naughty boy. Susie, I'm disappointed. Also, your camera's blocking the text on stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. There we go. Sorry. I should have done this a while ago. Now, after reading all that stuff, I should have changed my camera a while ago. I'm sorry. Alright. In the car, you attempt to broach the subject, but Susie refuses to say a word. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out? Who is that boy? Neither of you are going to sleep tonight. Is this because I didn't pay for her vacation? Very advanced, align with the advanced agenda. What else was I supposed to align with? It didn't really seem like I had like a second option. It really felt like I just had advance or nothing. And it said I was gonna get fired if I fricked it up. So like, advance or getting fired. What am I doing? Am I actually in day 153, the Tempest? Okay. Listen. This game is great. I love it. I really do. I cannot wait to play this game again. I might have to play it tomorrow. I'm probably going to play it tomorrow. I'm going to play this game tomorrow. I'm not even joking anymore. This game is actually really fun. I really want to get through this now. Witchwood, I did say that we would like mess around on the wheel or whatever. But I think I'm actually going to keep this game and play it tomorrow whenever I do Dreamlight Valley and all that. This game was so much fun. My throat is killing me now. I want to thank everyone for watching, everyone for joining and participating with me. Thank you for everyone who talks, who follows, who supports, likes, everything. Truly, it's such a blessing to have you guys hang out with me whenever I play these things. Thank you for all the new people for joining, and I hope everyone had a good time tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. See ya. God bless, guys.